Lauryn Hill was one of the biggest rising stars in the 90s, but then everything came crashing down when she got involved in some absolutely crazy stuff and completely disappeared from the music scene. And you'll never believe what actually happened to her. Lauryn Hill released a masterpiece album in 1998, and then she just disappeared. The album sold over 19 million records worldwide, which made her the best-selling rapper at the time. And that's not all. The album also won her a whopping 5 Grammys. So why did she disappear after all of this success? Well, the story is kind of complicated. Lauryn was in the hip-hop group Fugees with Wyclef Jean and Pras Michael, but she decided that she wanted to release some solo music too. So this was why she eventually released her hit album. It was reported that Wyclef was actually really angry when Lauryn decided to produce the album with another producer. In fact, it's alleged that he made it really difficult for her to find someone to work with. And I guess he was a powerful voice at the time because for a while it seemed like no one would be willing to take the risk with Lauryn. A group of new producers called New Art Producers finally agreed to work with her, and you'll never believe what they thought about her demo. They allegedly thought that her music sounded like coffee table music, which now sounds absolutely insane. It's likely that they just didn't understand her music because Lauryn really wanted to do something different. She wanted to have a freedom to do things her way, and even though they didn't have much faith in what she was doing, the producers decided to give her the benefit of the doubt and allowed her to do her thing. They must have been totally surprised by how well the album did. Lauryn obviously made a lot of money from the album. I mean, she was selling so many records. She even started a tour soon after releasing the album. But then, New Art Producers felt that Lauryn was making too much money from the album while they were getting so little. And guess what they did? They demanded more money from Lauryn, but she refused to meet their demands, which was when they actually filed a lawsuit against Lauryn, and they apparently even called her a music thief. Lauryn said that it all felt completely crazy. She couldn't believe that the people who had become her friends were suing her. Unfortunately, the New Art Producers were very serious about it, and Lauryn ended up paying them $5 million. And of course, this affected their working relationship. But I'm sure after all the success, many people would have wanted to work with Lauryn. I mean, she was already a big star and she was getting all sorts of deals, including working with other artists like Bob Marley and Mary J. Blige. She literally had a line of artists waiting to work with her, but it seemed something wasn't right because Lauryn started turning down offers. Reportedly, something else changed when her producers filed a lawsuit against her. While that whole mess was going on, Lauryn met a spiritual man who she called Brother Anthony, and this was when everything changed. Lauryn became more devoted to her spirituality. Although some close friends and family wondered whether it was just spirituality or actually a cult, she was spending more time with the spiritual leader and less time with her loved ones, and even less time making music. It was so bad that her friends and family started worrying about her mental health. But her mental health wasn't the only thing that was affected. Her love for making music was also affected. Lauryn went on a successful tour after the launch of her album, but what happened next will totally shock you. While most artists feel motivated to make more music after such a successful tour, Lauryn felt the opposite. She once said that she hated the tour, that she felt drained and tired of that life. And that's not all. She also said that she didn't like the pressure that came with her success, because everyone was just asking when they could expect the next album. And of course, she had already set the standards pretty high for her music, so she felt a lot of insane pressure to do even better job on her second album. And this might have been a little too much for Lauryn, because what she did next was crazy. Lauryn rejected all the offers she had received. From collaborations to movies, she turned all of them down and disappeared. Lauryn said that she was tired and she wanted a normal life without so much pressure. She said that she had grown tired and drained of chasing the next big deal, and that's not all. She also allegedly felt used because all producers wanted was to make money out of her hard work. Lauryn made it clear that she wasn't interested in taking any offers at all. All she supposedly wanted at that point was to spend time with her kids and walk in the streets without worrying about anything. It sounds like maybe Lauryn didn't mean to disappear for good, and like maybe she just wanted a break. Interestingly, Lauryn recently revealed that she never produced another album because she never received any support to do it. She shocked the whole world when she said that no one had ever called her since she took a break from music to make another album, which is pretty confusing because she walked away from a lot of deals in the first place. So did Lauryn fail to make another album because she lacked support from producers? Or was there something else going on? It sounds to me like a lot was going on. It's hard to say what she was thinking back then, and if her take on what happened has changed over the years. Besides taking a break from all the craziness, Lauryn also allegedly started doubting whether she could ever make another masterpiece like her first album. She revealed that she had a lot of self-doubts, wondering whether she was good enough to create something better. And the pressure from fans and producers only worsened the fears. Lauryn said that her producers got impatient with her in 2001 and demanded new music from her. She released a new song, but I guess it wasn't what they expected because they didn't promote it that much. And as much as Lauryn was getting invitations to perform her album, she turned down all the gigs or show up way late. It sounds like Lauryn made it hard to work with her. She actually tried to come back to the limelight in 2001 when she performed at MTV Unplugged. Some of you may remember that the performance was received with mixed reactions. For one, Lauryn had cut her hair, but I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have been an issue if fans got what they expected. But Lauryn's performance was actually deemed disastrous. Her new music didn't set well with her fans, and she also didn't sound as good as people were used to. She also tried to have a reunion with the Fugees, but that didn't work out either. She ended up leaving after a very short time, and the reason will totally shock you. Wyclef revealed that working with Lauryn had become so difficult because she allegedly had bipolar disorder and she really needed help. And it looks like he wasn't the only one who thought something was wrong. Rohan Marley, who used to be Lauryn's husband, also revealed that she was doing some strange things in the house. He said that she had been writing lyrics on tissue papers, walls, and even mirrors. Something was clearly going on with Lauryn. On top of all of that, she was also reportedly involved in a bunch of legal issues. Apparently, she was charged with tax evasion in 2012 because she had failed to pay $108 million in federal taxes. Unfortunately, she ended up being sent to prison for 3 months. It's clear that Lauryn's been through a lot, but it now seems like she might be ready to pull all this behind her and make a comeback. She reunited with the Fugees for the 3rd time for the Global Citizen concert in 2021, and it was just so amazing to see them all together again. So hopefully things will get better for Lauryn in the future. But what do you guys think? Do you think the 3rd time's the charm for her? And do you like Lauryn's music in general? Let me know in the comments down below.